We treat them like pests. We step on them, poison them, and flick them off our lunch without a second thought. To us, they are nothing, just mindless specks of dust that crawl. But what if that changed? What if, tomorrow morning, a chemical signal was sent around the globe? A signal that united every single colony, every species, every queen, with a single unified objective: total war. Ants versus humans. You might think, I have a boot, they have a tiny body, I win. But you're wrong. If the ants decided to take us out, it wouldn't be a war. It would be a slaughter. Here is exactly how the human race ends. To understand why we lose, you have to understand the math. It is terrifying. There are approximately 20 quadrillion ants on Earth. That's a 20 with 15 zeros behind it. If you put every human on a giant scale and every ant on another scale, the ants would weigh roughly the same, or more, than all of us combined. For every single human being on the planet, including you, your grandma, and the baby born 5 seconds ago, there are about 2.5 million ants. Imagine fighting 2.5 million of anything. Now imagine those things are armored, possess a hive mind, and have no fear of death. But the war doesn't start with them biting us. Oh no, ants are smarter than that. They are the masters of infrastructure. They wouldn't attack our bodies first. They would attack our civilization. Day 1. The invasion begins underground. There are species of ants, like the raspberry crazy ant, that are strangely attracted to electrical fields. In our current world, they already destroy electronics by swarming inside circuit breakers and frying themselves, creating a bridge for more ants to follow. If they were coordinated, they would target our power grids simultaneously. Millions of ants pour into substations, transformer boxes, and underground fiber optic lines. They chew through insulation. They short-circuit the hardware. Within 24 hours, the internet goes down. Cell towers fail. The power grid collapses. We are now blind. No communication, no news reports warning us of what's happening. Just confusion. You can't call the police. You can't Google, why is the power out? You are isolated, and that is when the hunger sets in. Ants control the soil. They are the custodians of the earth. If they wanted to, they could simply stop the food supply. Leafcutter ants can strip a tree bare in hours. Now imagine billions of them targeting our crops: wheat, corn, rice, soy. While we are busy trying to fix the power grid, the ants are destroying the harvest. They invade grain silos. They contaminate food processing plants. They don't even have to eat it all. They just have to make it inaccessible to us. Within a week, panic sets in. Cities are starving. We are weak, confused, and disconnected. We are softened up for the kill. Now, the physical attack begins. And it's not like a movie with giant monsters. It's worse. It's a fluid dynamic of pain. Siafu, or African driver ants, form colonies of 20 million. They don't build nests. They march. They are known to strip a cow down to the bone in days. The coordinated attack happens at night. They slip under doors, through vents, inside the walls. They don't just bite your toes. They crawl into your clothes. They target soft tissue, eyes, ears, nostrils. You wake up screaming, but you can't breathe because they are already in your airway. And for those trying to fight back, bullet ants. Their sting feels like being shot with a gun. Fire ants, whose venom creates burning blisters. You crush 1,000 of them, and 10,000 more take their place. They don't care about casualties. You do. Humanity tries to fight back, of course. We have technology. We have flamethrowers. We have pesticides. We retreat to bunkers. We seal ourselves in high-rise buildings. We spray clouds of neurotoxins into the streets. But here is the problem. Evolution. Ants adapt fast. When we spray poison, the colony senses the threat. The older ants, the expendable ones, sacrifice themselves to cover the poison with dirt or their own bodies, creating a bridge for the rest of the colony to cross safely. We use fire. They dig deep underground, waiting for the fuel to run out. And in the high-rise buildings, they climb. They carry dirt up the stairs to build nests on the 50th floor. There is nowhere to hide. Psychologically, we break. You can't sleep, knowing they are coming. You can't eat, knowing they might be in your food. We turn on each other. The unity of the ants defeats the chaos of humanity. It wouldn't take years. It would take weeks. The biomass of humanity would be consumed, recycled back into the earth. The cities would remain standing for a while, silent monuments to a species that thought it was in charge. The earth would actually become healthier. Without human pollution, the air clears. The forests grow back. The soil, aerated by the victors of the war, becomes rich and fertile again. The ants return to their normal lives, tending to their fungus gardens, milking their aphids, and marching in lines. They don't need to write history books about their victory. They just keep working. So, the next time you see an ant walking across your kitchen counter, maybe don't flick it. Maybe, just maybe, show a little respect. Because you are outnumbered, and you are definitely outmatched. What do you think? Could you survive the ant apocalypse? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more scenarios that keep you up at night.